the basis for the beloved Broadway show, The Sound of Music.
Gentlemen, first of all, in answer to an audience question, no, I don't have a cold. All right? Paul, let's do that special little autumn thing we rehearsed this afternoon.
Oh, I'd love to do it.
Here we go. Take it. 1, 2. So now. Well, come to think of it, I do feel a little feverish. You know, do you understand what the deal is on the budget? I'll be perfectly honest here. I don't understand. We don't have a budget. The country is out of money. There's a big problem in Congress. The president's upset. And as I understand it now, the main thing that is the roadblock to us getting a successful budget off the floor of the congressional places... They're trying to figure out what to do about Dan Quayle's allowance. That is all. Well, if you get a chance to go to Washington, by all means, take the tour of those congressional places.
Yeah.
It's educational. Are you like me? Are you a rabid basketball fan? This is exciting news. Now, listen to this. I have a score over the weekend. The New Jersey Nets were defeated by the Chicago Bulls 118-83. Now this is very, very exciting because it's still the preseason and already the Nets are in mid-season form. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have some sad news for you tonight. I don't even know if I should. But it's a good. I have some real sad news. You're not the real audience. Tom Carvel. You know Tom Carvel, Paul. Tom Carvel, a beloved figure in the world of ice cream, passed away. That's right, at 81 years of age. He lived a long, rich, full life. What?
84!
Oh, man. What? So, let me get this straight. You go to the funeral and then you come here? The Carvel family in the audience tonight. All right, he was 84. And halfway, this was kind of sad. This is the sad part. Halfway through the service, his coffin started to melt. That was it. All right, bring in the actual audience, will you? Ladies and gentlemen, here now, say hello to our friend Paul Shaver. He's right over there. Paul Shaver.
Thank you very much. Thank you. If you're wondering why my skin tone is a little darker, it's because you're wondering. It's because I've been to the desert on a horse with no name.
Very cute, Paul. Very cute. Where exactly did you go?
Well, you know what an entertainer says the desert.
Yeah.
You know what he means. He only means one thing.
Palm Springs.
Palm Springs, California.
Very good.
Yeah.
Nice going.
But when I get out there, you know what I do?
What do you do?
I do a whole cleaning, thinking, meditating thing. As all entertainers do.
Right.
Billy Idol was out there meditating, you know, in the desert. He doesn't get tanned, though.
Yeah.
He stays in. That's all. I don't know. Okay. What did you do over our vacation?
Well, you know, I made a big mistake this time. We had a week off, by the way. We took a little week off, and I made a mistake. I didn't go anywhere. I said to myself, here's what I'll do. I'll just stay in my house for like a week, 10 days.
Bad
when we say a week, it's actually 10 days.
Yeah.
And Monday it was okay. And then Tuesday was okay. And then Wednesday, I'm dusting in the house.
I know.
I thought that was probably a bad sign, a symptom. And then by Thursday, I found that I was sleeping until noon. Sleep till noon. I'd get up, I'd scramble a dozen eggs. I'd watch my stories in the afternoon. And then I'd go back to bed.
Wow. Now, you've always got to travel on a week off.
Boy, I'm telling you, I was wandering around listening to the house.
I know.
One afternoon, that's what I'm saying. Jesus, listen to the house. And then I'd go over in another corner and I'd listen to it over there. Now listen to this. I'm watching the World Series. By the way, I predicted the Reds in 4, right? Right here on this show. Remember that, Paul?
I don't remember
4 games. Oh, shut up.
You predicted that?
Yeah, you were out there in the desert getting cleaned.
I see. Yeah, cleaning up.
So one night I thought it'd be fun to have hot dogs. So I go out and I get hot dogs. I know nothing about hot dogs except they contain those nitrites and nitrates.
That's all you got to know.
Known carcinogens. Nitrates and nitrates.
Two ingredients then.
Yeah, but I'm willing to run the risk just to have some hot dogs with the World Series.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. You got it.
And I forget where this is going. So they have the one kind that plumps, and then the unplumping kind. So I thought as a little experiment, I would get one of each. So I fried up the plumping kind and fried up the regular kind, and neither one of them plumped.
So neither were plump.
Oh, hey, shut up! Again, that's a bad thing to do, be telling the audience to shut up. Barbara? Yeah. Barbara Gaines, ladies and gentlemen. This is our production coordinator, Barbara Gaines. Barbara?
Yeah?
Barbara, do you have any telephone books back there? Yeah, I'll look. Gosh, what if she doesn't have some? What do we do then?
Oh, well, I will just have to kill some time.
How you doing, Barbara?
There she goes.
Oh, there she is, ladies and gentlemen. Barbara again. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Barbara Gaines here. We're going to play How's the Weather Out There? Paul, is there music? Yeah, how's the weather out there? And look, we've added a little something featuring Barbara Gaines. Okay. Did you have a nice vacation?
I had to work.
Yeah. Do you know anything about hot dogs? Yeah. Well, sure. What, is this a second job or something like that? Yeah. All right, now, hand me the phone books here. All right, where's this one from?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. Yeah, all right. Now, I'll just riffle through here and you point to a thing. All right?
Now? Oh.
Whatever you want. Can't see for your hair. Martin, now you've circled 3. Which one is that?
Martin.
They're all Martins.
Martin.
Oh, Roy Martin. All right, we're calling Roy Martin. All right, write down the number. Paul, a little dialing music. By the way, the weather here in Manhattan is... What's the weather here in Manhattan? Do we have the weather here in Manhattan? 64 degrees, relative humidity 97%. Barometric pressure is dropping. That's a bad sign, by the way. And skies are overcast with maybe some showers. Paul, some dialing music. We're playing How's the Weather Out There? You know anything about hot dogs, Barbara?
No.
Why would the ones that plump not actually plump?
I don't know.
But they contain a plumping agent, don't they? Paul, you had a plumping agent for a couple of years in Canada, didn't you? I don't know what they're laughing at. They're all in grief over. Hello, is this Roy? Okay, it's ringing now. Can we hear the ring? Do we hear that? Nobody hears that. Now we hear it? Okay. Roy Martin, 2 more rings, and then we move on. We're playing How's the Weather Out There with Roy Martin. Wins a brand new Skylark if he answers on this next ring. Goodbye, Roy. There we go. Now we're calling Vidalia Lions, Georgia. Okay, here we go. I'm riffling, you're pointing. Point.
Merle.
Merle. Yeah, Merle Humphrey. Okay. All right, here we go. Paul, a little more dialing music. And this we think is in Georgia.
Yeah.
Nice laugh, sir. We have a famous cartoon character in the audience tonight. Who are we calling? Merle Humphrey?
Yeah.
You want to talk to Merle?
No.
Yeah. Down there in Georgia, there's the first ring for Merle. 1 more ring. All right. We'll let it go, what, 3 more rings? Hello, is this Merle Humphrey? Hi, my name's Dave Letterman. Can I put your voice on the air? We're on television right now. Can I put your voice on the air, Merle? Yeah, voice. Can I put your voice on the air? Can we, I'm calling from New York City. I have a little TV show, and we want to talk to you on the TV show, Merle. Is that all right? Huh? I just want to ask you how the weather is. Now, can we put you on the air? Oh, come on, Merle. No, please. Here, you talk to her. You talk to her.
Merle? Hi, can we put your voice on the air, please?
Please.
Please?
Please.
Please? It's a little show in New York.
Tell her Tom Carvel passed away.
Is it okay? It'll only be a minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. She said yes. Yeah. Merle, you gave us quite a start there. What part of the state of Georgia are you in?
What part? That are you, Georgia?
Huh?
What part? That are you, Georgia?
Yeah, where is that located?
It's, let's see, it's kind of northeast from Savannah, Georgia.
Northeast. Is it flat? Is it hilly? Is it warm? Is it cold?
It's kind of cool here today. A little bit cool, but it's nice weather.
What do you do there for fun?
I'm a senior citizen. I'm retired.
Well, good for you. Do you ever get a chance to stay up late and see my television program?
What is it?
Well, every night at about 7 o'clock, I tell you what's happening in the world of news.
Oh, yeah, I look at the news.
Yeah, all right. Now, Merle, do you live down there with your family?
No, I'm a widow lady.
And do you have a lot of friends in the area?
Well, sure I do.
Yeah.
I go to church.
And what do you do when you and your friends get together?
We talk. We go fishing.
Oh, you go fishing. What do you go fishing?
Church. I go to church and Sunday school, too.
She goes fishing at church?
I go to church on Sunday.
Yeah, okay. Now listen, Merle, I'm understanding only about a third of what you're saying. Now the reason we called, we need to know how the weather is out there.
The weather's fine. We've got some rain last night, but the weather's fine today.
How much rain did you get?
I don't know. I didn't measure it.
Out there measuring. Okay, all right, Merle. Next time it rains, for heaven's sakes, get out there and measure it.
All right. Okay.
Listen, if you ever come to New York City, come by. Have you been to New York?
No, I haven't.
Well, if you ever come, be sure and say hello. We're here at NBC in Midtown.
All right, I sure
All right.
will.
Nice chatting with you.
Good to talk to you.
Okay, bye-bye. There's Merle Humphrey there in the hood. That seemed like a perfectly nice woman. And, of course, the lovely Barbara Gaines, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to do a commercial. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
That is the kind of person that represents the backbone of this great land of ours. Solid, normal, nice, well-meaning person.
There you go.
Chatting away over there. Is there another show going on up there? Now, so I fried one load, and then I boiled another load. And the plumping hot dogs, when boiled, actually plumped. When fried, they didn't plump.
Interesting. Was that a control experiment?
From the home office in Lebanon, Pennsylvania tonight, top 10 Oakland athletics excuses for winning the 1990 World Series. Losing. Top 10 excuses now for losing. Not only did they lose, they were swept in 4 games.
Yeah.
As of course, I predicted. Here we go. Number 10, thought it was best out of 17. Number 9. Too worried about budget crisis to concentrate on game. Number 8. A very lucrative offer from Pete Rose. Well, hard of hearing equipment manager filled bats with pork. Instead of pork, you see. Instead of pork. Afraid winners would get kissed by Morgana, the kissing bandit. Team really tired from trying to talk Sinead O'Connor into singing national anthem. Number 4, opposite team shouted swing when we got bad pitches. Number 3. Is Tammy Wynette on the show? A lot of people would say that, but it's Wynette.
They would be Wynette. They would be
Tammy
wrong.
Wynette? No, it's Wynette.
No.
Number 3, pulled abdominal muscles, laughing at the David Letterman book of top 10 list from Pocketbooks, a division of Simon Schuster. Number 2, at the last minute, Canseco wanted his soul back. Number 1, too busy choreographing nude locker room dance number for female reporters. Oh, my goodness. Now we're having real TV fun. Our first guest is an actor, comedian, writer, and artist who will be having an exhibition of paintings right here in New York City next spring. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the show the always funny Martin Mull. Martin! How you doing?
I'm well, and yourself?
Good, nice to see you again. I'm enjoying the on the Nickelodeon thing.
The old Fernwood Tonight
Yeah, those are
reruns.
great fun to watch.
12 years ago. It's not that much fun to see myself that much thinner with that much more hair, but it's nice to see quality television back on the air.
Yeah, it's very funny, and I always mention this. You and Fred Willard together, that was a great combination.
Never even met the man before the first
right?
day of taping. We just came in, and all of a sudden I realized I was working with one of the larger idiots in the industry, and you can imagine my delight.
Yeah.
And so we just went from there.
Have you guys done anything? I know you did the series on HBO, The White...
History of White People in America. We did that together.
Has there been any talk of doing like a feature film?
No, not really, but I think there is now, and you've started it. I'm all for it. I'm free to do that, actually. I'm not even penciled in anywhere.
Now, you're actually in New York now, making arrangements for
an art show. It'll be at the Helander Gallery on West Broadway, and it opens early part of April, and I'm absolutely thrilled about it. It's my life's work. Yeah. Anyone who's seen my films and other work knows that painting must be my life's work. And I'm very proud of it. It means a lot to me, and it'll be in April, and there'll be posters and books and everything like that.
Now, we can go down there and look at the work and also purchase the work?
And bring your checkbook. Yep. And it's priced way up there, too, so you really have a feeling that... You know, there's nothing worse than going in and paying like $10 for a piece of art, and someone says, that's got to be crap. You know? Yeah. But when you're paying these kind of prices, you know.
Now, do you have any... Do you have any sofa-sized art?
Sofa-sized? There are a couple, actually, that could qualify as sofa-sized.
And how would you describe what it is you do?
Boy, I could describe it, but it would turn into something that would be almost like a serious version of the Bob Costa show. Something that should almost be on PBS. But I'm not serious about it, so...
But are there a couple of terms that would apply, and I won't know what they mean, but people might know?
Well, there's no, like, idiomatically, there's no, like, theme to the picture. They're not, like, all pictures of Indian chiefs, or, you know, or something like that.
Clowns. Do you do clowns?
No, I've stayed away from clowns.
No, but what I'm clumsily trying to get at here is a word that would describe the technique used, the style applied.
Oil on linen.
Oil and linen.
Oil on linen.
Yeah.
It's
one of the toughest stains to get out. If you're a homemaker, you know what we're talking about.
And pricey as well.
But is it like abstract? Is it impressionistic? Is it, you know, those terms?
I would have to think for the layperson, the person who, there are some people who, of course, need to put labels on things in order to pigeonhole them in their limited vocabulary. It is representational of sorts. Yeah. Working a lot of figure ground kind of things.
And witty, as I recall seeing a few of these things before.
Yes, some of them are witty, more in the titles, I think, which I'm not going to give any right now.
Right.
But
so this will be sometime in the spring?
This will be sometime in the spring, and I'm looking forward to it.
And this is what you do all day, every day when you're at home in California?
Absolutely. That's actually why I'm here this time. You paid for the ticket, of course, but... But I'm in town to talk to them about making of prints and everything.
Now, do you get up early in the morning and start painting? Do you?
No, I work till I start about 9 o'clock at night when the family has finally said goodnight for the night, and then I'll work till about 2 in the morning, and that way my daughter gives me some peace.
Yeah. Does she sometimes come in and watch what you're doing? Does she like what you're doing?
Very much. She's a little artist herself. She likes to draw. She likes to make books with the yarn binding and that kind of thing, and comes in with little cute sayings.
How old is she now?
She will be 5 November 1st.
And do you think she might herself want to become an artist one day?
That would be my hope, but according to her, she has other plans already. I asked her what she wanted to be, and she said that she wanted to be a vet.
A vet? Yeah.
And I talked to her, and I said, oh, really, Maggie? I said, does that mean that if a little doggy or a kitty is... She goes, that's right, I would make them better. And I said, well, what if, now, if you're a vet, what if when you're a vet, I bring you a turtle who's sick? Would you be able to take care of that? Thinking I could trick her a little. Yeah. She says, well, Dad, when I'm a vet, you'll be dead. So it's a delight having the little peckers around the house.
You'd want them asleep when you were working.
They just make your every day.
We'll pause here and had a lot of calls from people during the first part of the show. They phone up and they ask, is Tammy Wynette on the program? Yes. Tammy Wynette is here.
Looking forward to that.
Art Donovan, did you meet Art Donovan?
Yes, I did. Yeah, he's a very attractive man. I thought he was Mickey Spillane at first, and then I realized he was Art Donovan.
Art Donovan. He's lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, he looks a little like Mickey Spillane. A wonderful ball player.
Are you excited about the football season so far? How the Browns now, I understand last night they lost, right?
The Browns did not look really up to form last night, but my heart is unswayed. I am still a diehard Cleveland Browns fan. In fact, from here, I will be going to San Francisco to watch them take on the 49ers. Yeah. And I wish the